Hi everyone, welcome to another video here on She's Fit. Have you ever lost those extra pounds, felt incredible, but then they came back, and sometimes with a little bonus? If you're tired of the vicious lose-gain cycle, the famous yo-yo effect, you are in the right place. Today, I am going to show you the exact roadmap to finally break this cycle and ensure your weight loss is permanent, transforming your body and your mind forever. Before we start, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing, and leave a like. It really helps me keep bringing you amazing content. Trust me, here at She's Fit, you'll discover how to transform your body the best way possible. So, let's get into it. Before we start, I need to share something that has made all the difference for me. You know those days when you try hard but feel like your body just isn't responding the way it should? Well, I found out that sleep has way more impact on weight loss than I ever imagined. That's when I discovered Sleep Lean, a natural supplement specially designed to help women burn fat while they sleep. Yes, while they sleep. It's not a miracle, of course, but when combined with good nutrition and the right habits, the results are amazing. I personally felt my body lighter, my belly less bloated, and a different kind of energy just within the first few weeks. I'll leave the link here in the description so you can check all the details after the video. Trust me, it was a game changer for me. Now, let's get back to the video content. Many diets focus only on rapid weight loss, completely ignoring the crucial phase, maintenance. And it is exactly during this transition that 95% of people fail. Why does this happen? The problem is twofold. It is biological and it is psychological. First, the biological side. Your body doesn't know you're dieting to fit into that dress. It thinks it's in danger, that it's going through a food shortage. After significant caloric restriction, your body adapts in impressive ways, but against you. Your basal metabolism, which is the energy you burn at rest, drops drastically. This happens because the body becomes incredibly efficient at using less energy for the same functions. Additionally, there is a key hormonal imbalance. Leptin levels, the satiety hormone, drop, while ghrelin levels, the hunger hormone, rise. Your body is programming you to be hungrier and spend less energy. It's the dreaded slow metabolism in action. Second, the psychological side. The being on a diet mentality creates a relationship of deprivation and suffering, what psychology calls all or nothing thinking. You are either on the diet or off it. While you are on it, you suppress cravings. When the diet ends, whether by reaching your goal or having a slip-up, the brain enters an overwhelming compensation mode, seeking the reward that was denied. The famous "I deserve this" is actually a psychological compensation instinct. Willpower alone is not enough to fight this biological and psychological programming that was installed during the phase of rapid and extreme weight loss. Therefore, the key to maintenance is not in a new diet, nor in having more discipline. It lies in a new identity and in understanding that your body now has different energy and hormonal needs than it had before losing weight. Your body's weight set point has shifted, and we need to work with your biology, not against it. We need to recalibrate your expectations and strategies starting today, transforming a short-term diet into a sustainable lifestyle forever. To maintain weight in the long term, the premise is clear. You cannot live hungry. Satiety is your superpower against the yo-yo effect, and the key to activating it lies in smart food choices. We need to focus on foods with high nutrient density and low caloric impact. This means every bite should deliver maximum nutrients and volume for the fewest calories. Let's break this down into 3 dietary pillars. The queen, lean protein. This is the most important nutrient for maintenance. Protein has the highest thermic effect. You burn more calories just to digest it and takes the longest to be processed in the stomach, keeping you full for hours. Additionally, it is the building block for your muscle mass, which is essential for keeping your metabolism active, as we'll discuss next. You should prioritize lean protein sources in every meal, such as chicken breast, fish, eggs, fat-free Greek yogurt, and legumes. Smart volume, fiber, and vegetables. Your stomach has stretch receptors. When these receptors are activated, they send fullness signals to the brain. This is where leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, and other fiber sources come in. They add immense volume to your plate with minimal calories. By ensuring that half of your plate consists of vegetables, you are tricking your stomach into feeling full without overloading your calorie count. Soluble fibers in particular, like those found in oats and legumes, form a gel in the gut, slowing down digestion and glucose spikes, which prolong satiety. Necessary moderation. Healthy fats. Don't be afraid of fats. Sources of unsaturated fats, such as avocado, nuts, olive oil, and seeds, contribute greatly to satiety because they digest slowly. However, they are highly calorie-dense. The difference here is moderation and quality. A small portion of almonds provides satiety, while a large portion can quickly sabotage your calorie balance. Use healthy fats as a plus for flavor and fullness, not as the base of the meal. The final secret is strategic substitution. Stop relying on processed and refined foods, such as white bread, sweets, and industrialized snacks. They are stripped of fiber and protein, causing rapid glucose spikes and the subsequent crash, which is what makes you feel hungry just an hour after eating. Replace them with foods that work actively in favor of your metabolism and appetite control. It's about eating a higher volume of foods that nourish you and better quality in every bite. If you still think that long hours of cardio are the only way to burn calories, especially for weight maintenance, it's time to change your perspective. Your true shield against the yo-yo effect is strength training, whether it's weightlifting, bodyweight exercises, kettlebells, or anything that challenges your muscles. Many women avoid strength training for fear of bulking up, but the reality is that muscle is your most powerful metabolic ally. Muscle is metabolically active tissue, which means it burns more calories at rest than adipose tissue fat. By building and maintaining muscle mass, you are literally increasing your basal metabolic rate. It's as if you're upgrading your car's engine to be more powerful, burning more fuel even while idling. This gives you a higher caloric buffer in your daily life, making your eating habits much more flexible and sustainable without the constant fear of gaining the weight back. Beyond burning calories at rest, strength training has an incredible hormonal benefit. It improves insulin sensitivity, which helps your body process carbohydrates more efficiently, reducing fat storage especially in the abdominal area. And finally, there's the benefit of longevity and consistency. Strength training not only improves your body composition but also strengthens bones and joints, preventing injuries. For weight loss to last forever, exercise also needs to last forever. Exercise should be a celebration of what your body is capable of doing, of the strength you are building, and not a punishment for what you ate. Commit to 3 to 4 well-structured strength sessions per week. Consistency is more important than insane intensity. Start where you are, but start lifting weights. Your metabolism, your bone health, and your future self will thank you immensely. The yo-yo effect, before being a problem in your body, is a problem in your head, rooted in the all-or-nothing mentality. This mindset is dangerous. If you eat a piece of cake and think, I've already ruined the day or week, so I might as well throw in the towel and eat the rest, that is the diet mentality in action. This is the crucial difference between a slip-up eating the cake and a total collapse or relapse abandoning the plan altogether. For maintenance, we need to learn how to have a slip-up and get right back on track at the very next meal without guilt or punishment. To keep the weight off forever, we need to develop food flexibility. This means that no food is forbidden or bad. They are just tools with different nutritional densities. You are the adult responsible for making choices most of the time. The secret is consciously applying the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, you focus on dense, smart, and functional nutrition, prioritizing the foods we discussed in Part 2. The remaining 20% is your wiggle room for pleasure, socializing, and indulgences. This makes the social life viable, removes guilt, and transforms the journey into something sustainable, taking away the psychological power that forbidden food has over you. Another crucial point is emotional eating. Food is the easiest crutch for dealing with difficult emotions. To break this connection, you need to learn to differentiate between physical hunger gradual, accepts any food, and emotional hunger sudden, intense, craving a specific food. When a craving hits, use the stop and ask rule. Am I hungry for food or for an emotion? Identifying the trigger is half the battle. And speaking of emotion, we need to manage stress. Chronic stress releases the hormone cortisol, which not only increases appetite but also signals the body to store fat, especially in the abdominal area, even if you are counting calories. Practices like a 10-minute meditation, journaling, writing about your feelings, yoga, or just a 10-minute walk can be your new tools to regulate stress and cortisol, preventing hormonal weight gain. Your stress management is, literally, part of your weight maintenance plan. Weight maintenance is not a goal to be reached. It is a lifestyle that must be built and lived daily based on solid habits. Motivation is fleeting and unreliable. You cannot depend on it. What actually works are the systems and routines that protect your decisions, making healthy choices the easiest path. To build this non-negotiable lifestyle, we need 3 pillars of habits. The first, and often the most underestimated, is the habit of quality and quantity sleep. Sleep is not a luxury. It is an essential metabolic repair tool. Sleep deprivation, sleeping less than 7 hours, directly disrupts hunger hormones. Levels of ghrelin, the hormone that signals hunger, increase, while levels of leptin, the hormone that signals satiety, decrease. Translation: the day after a poor night's sleep, you feel hungrier, especially for carbs and junk food, and you have much less satiety, making calorie control drastically harder. Poor sleep also raises cortisol, the stress hormone that stores fat. Your task is simple. Try to sleep 7 to 9 hours a night consistently, creating a sleep hygiene routine, turning off screens, darkening the room, relaxing to protect this fundamental pillar of your metabolism. The second pillar is the meal planning habit. You don't need to cook for the whole week, but you do need to eliminate impulsive decision-making. When you are hungry and have to decide what to eat, the chance of choosing the fastest, least nutritious, and most calorie-dense option is huge. Planning simply means knowing in advance the answer to the question, what am I going to eat for my next main meal? This can be done on Sunday, deciding what lunch will be for Monday and Tuesday. Or it can be done the night before, prepping your lunch for the next day. Planning reduces stress, saves calories, and ensures you have your protein and fiber ready, making adherence to the 80-20th rule infinitely easier and more consistent. The third non-negotiable habit is light and consistent monitoring. Feedback is the key to long-term success. If you don't monitor, you are driving blindfolded. Monitoring doesn't need to be obsessive. It can be weighing yourself once a week, taking your measurements every month, or simply checking how your favorite clothes are fitting. This immediate feedback is crucial because it allows you to make fine adjustments quickly before 5 or 10 pounds become 15 or 20. If you notice a small increase, you react in that moment, adjust your planning or your workout for a few days, and return to your comfort zone. Consistency in small habits is what generates big results and guarantees long-term sustainability. Inevitably, life is going to happen. Vacations, holidays, parties, stressful weeks. It is fundamental to understand that the secret to maintenance is not avoiding the detour, but rather knowing how to recover from it quickly. What brings people down isn't the holiday itself, but the all-or-nothing mentality that follows it. If you notice the weight has gone up a bit after a period of partying, don't panic, and most importantly, don't resort to extreme compensatory diets. Instead, use the strategy of a light and strategic caloric adjustment for 1 or 2 days. This means, first, a slight increase in activity, for example, increasing your daily steps or adding 15 minutes to your workout. And second, a small cut in portions, ensuring that you maximize your protein and vegetable intake and temporarily reduce refined carbohydrates without ever feeling hungry. The goal is to return to your maintenance weight comfort zone as quickly as possible in a sustainable, rather than punitive, way. The focus should always be on the long term and on perspective. Remember that a bad day, or even a bad week, does not have the power to erase months of progress. It is just a small detour that can be corrected with consistent actions. Immediately stop the cycle of self-criticism and punishment, which is what truly leads to the yo-yo effect, and get right back to your 80-20th plan. Don't wait for next Monday or next month. Recovery starts at the very next meal. Furthermore, maintenance is a team sport. Find your support community, whether it's a friend who is on the same journey, an online group, or a coach. Having people who understand the challenges and encourage you makes all the difference. This support provides accountability, emotional validation, and the perspective needed to see slip-ups as temporary lapses rather than a total failure of your journey. Weight loss forever isn't about restriction. It's about freedom. It's about building a lifestyle that you love and that your body responds to positively. You have the power to break the yo-yo effect cycle, rewrite your story, and live with the energy and confidence you deserve. Your maintenance journey starts now, with commitment and knowledge. Start applying these 6 keys today and let me know in the comments what your first non-negotiable habit will be. And don't forget the tip I gave you at the beginning. If you need to lose weight, click the link in the video description and get Sleep Lean now. It might be exactly what he's missing from your journey. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe here to She's Fit, and share this video to help the channel. Go ahead and leave in the comments the type of content you want to see to help with your weight loss.